Hello, fellow denizens of the net. Welcome back to another episode of whatever the hell it is I'm doing. So, the Captain Marvel trailer dropped the other day. Honestly, it looks meh. It looks bland, boring. Ooh, another Marvel movie about a character I don't care about. Yay. Honestly, my only connection to this character was when I was younger. My dad would read me Iron Man comics, and oh, there's Carol Danvers as Warbird. But what's this? She's a drunkard that puts Tony Stark to shame? Hoo-hoo! Damn. I mean, she does quit drinking thanks to Tony. And this, by the way, is, mid-90s Iron Man comic, so it's after a Demon in a Bottle, which was the story arc where Tony quit drinking, which is something that I think would be interesting to tackle in the MCU. I don't know why I blanked on that. Probably because I've been seeing the MCEU, DCEU, and there's a whole bunch of acronyms. But anyway, yeah, it looks bland. She looks kind of bored to be there. She doesn't have a presence. I mean, I know on one hand you can say, oh, she lost her memory. Well, that's good and all, but you can still have a charismatic presence even if you don't have your memory. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you say your words. I mean, look at, your average YouTuber. They have charisma pretty much pouring out of them, If not, how would they have, 100,000 followers, 10,000 followers, 2 million followers, I mean, they have to have some sort of charismatic appeal to draw people in. But, yeah, so that's really my take from all this. It looks boring. She looks ho-hum. I have no strong opinions about this either way. So, if it does well, it does well. But it also reminds me of some other Marvel properties that I I think would be hilarious to see brought in, especially if they could incorporate it. I mean, it wouldn't even have to be in the DC, or not the DC, the MCU, but at least maybe the animated side, or at least in the comic books. The first of which was an old show on Spike TV back when it was still good, back in 2003. It was created by Stan Lee, and it was called Stripperella. It was a hoot. It was a comedy, straight up. It only got a season, and that's because the stripper, who also goes by that name in real life, sued because she had the name copywritten. So they had to shut that down. But if you Google Stripperella, you'll get pictures saying Stan Lee's Stripperella. And it starred Pamela Anderson as the titular character. I know, bad joke. But anyway, it was a pretty fun show. It was very humor driven. it made fun of a lot of the spy themes. You know, it made fun of James Bond a lot. You know, made fun of the whole secret identity thing. They even had Kid Rock in an episode, or was it Tommy Lee? I think it was Kid Rock. Yeah, and he brought his girlfriend Pamela Anderson, so the Stripperella got to meet Pamela Anderson, and they're like, they look nothing alike, even though it's the exact same character model. So I think that it was funny. Like I said, it only lasted a season, because Stanley's a dirty old man. But then, it also you could probably see the Big Hero 6 poster behind me. And honestly, the movie was only okay. I had problems with it because my previous dog had just died maybe a week or two before it. So seeing the trailer, or not the trailer, but the animated short with the dog really hurt. And, you know, the whole theme of death and being okay and moving on, it was just not what... It didn't help. But anyway, the reason I bring up Big Hero 6 is because Marvel has another giant... Well, I wouldn't say giant robot, but another anime that they could, and I think they really should try and monopolize more on, called Heroman. Heroman was a short 26-episode series by... I am forgetting the name. Sorry about this. By Tamon Ota. Well, at least I'm hoping I'm saying the name right. And Stan Lee. Stan Lee even shows up in it. And bless its soul, it got a meme going. Hey Joey, can I get some more coffee? The main character's name was Joey. And it's like Jameson or James or something. But it was the whole JJ thing. You know, just like you'd see in a lot of other Stan Lee's works. It's a kid who both parents are dead, lives with his grandma, and he works part-time while attending high school. They called it middle school, but there's no way in hell that you can have... I've never seen a middle schooler, and it's set in the U.S. Okay, it's set in California, from everything I can tell. And some of them are able to drive. Some of the high schoolers are able to drive. I've never heard of a middle schooler being able to drive. Not to mention, they're drawn to look more 17, 16, 18, within that range. So, it's very hard for me to call them middle schoolers. I think because of the cultural difference, they were called middle schoolers. That, or it was just a bad sub. One of the two. It never got an English release, and that's kind of what pisses me off about it. It had a 4-issue manga series printed, which did make it to the U.S., thank God. You know, I bought all 4 volumes of that, and it also got its own kick-ass figure. This is Heroman, the title character. He is a robot. Oh, the blue energy effect is supposed to... Well, that just fell off. Anyway, yeah. And if you couldn't tell from the color scheme, he's supposed to be America as fuck. As dog perks up. But yeah. It stars Joey, who also came with the figure. He controlled Heroman through the little device on his arm that you see there. Basically, Heroman was a toy, a couple $1,000 robot toy that some rich prick got junked and tossed, but so he just took it, duct taped it up, and played with it like an actual toy. But then one day, because his high school science professor actually managed to contact aliens and bring them to Earth, because of the alien warship arriving, it unleashed an energy pulse, which resulted in a sci-fi bullshit thunderbolt coming down into the house through the window and striking the toy and bringing it to life. And you can tell Heroman has a consciousness, but he seems to be more of a passive consciousness. I mean, you can tell that, he has thoughts and whatnot, but he's controlled by Joey and the Thing. And then it becomes about Joey and Heroman stopping the alien invasion. And it's very well done. And it's set in the US. And I don't know why Marvel hasn't jumped on this, why they haven't brought it over or tried to incorporate it into the comic books or anything with it. And it's been years since it came out. And if you're going to say, oh, it's too hard to get the license and everything, I'm seeing a whole bunch of shows being licensed these days that you wouldn't really think would be, mainstream popular, or at the very least wouldn't be that easy to reproduce the rights for. So I honestly think that they could do it if they actually wanted to, and I really hope to see it someday. But yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to hit me up for art commission or something, just send me a line, and I might have another video later, hopefully. Thanks, guys. Bye.